Okay, Baruch Hashem, we are up for another class. Shalom Aleichem. What do you want? Yes, yes. You're allowed to dip in the mikveh, the dishes at nighttime without any problem. Any time of the day, even on Shabbat you can dip. Bechor. We learned. Why? Because. Which code? I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's locked. Nighttime it's locked.
No.
I think it's locked. When I was there, it was locked.
После 10:30 они закрывают.
Yeah.
Если вам код нужен, мне...
Отправьте мне на телефон.
It's not gonna help you, Bechor. They lock the door. Не поможет, не сможешь.
После 10:30,
Code.
11 они закрывают.
11 можно, не 10:30.
Okay.
Знаете, кому-то позвоните?
Попробуйте.
Okay, Rabbi, so let's go. Let's continue. We are on page
Ой, я позвоню.
373. Bechor, tomorrow is a fast. I need a step.
План какой
Tonight,
завтра?
tonight.
Tomorrow, I mean, tomorrow morning.
Last night, well,
Tomorrow morning, we start the fast.
Мы сюда придем учиться?
Yeah, regular, yeah. Morning.
А потом минха во сколько?
That's it. I don't know Mincha when Rabbi is going to make it. I don't know.
No class tomorrow.
Night, no. Tomorrow is Megillah, sure.
Yeah.
Megillah Esther. Okay. If you guys have questions on the Purim, ask me before I go to Shabbat laws.
Is it must to pray on nets?
No? But one of the 5 days of the year, the Chidar writes, it's important to pray nets is Purim.
If the Minyan starts at 6:30,
Huh?
it's okay? This is called nets?
No. Nets, Utram. Friday morning, it's very important to pray nets.
Why?
Purim.
Why?
It's higher than Kippurim. Yom Kippur, знаете?
Why?
Purim is higher than that.
Okay. А какая мама на второй меня если пойдем?
Okay. Listen, you want to get a holy day, a high level, or you want to go to a holy day on a lower level? What do you want? You understand, Bechor? When you go to, not go, but when a person goes to casino, he wants to make the most amount of money, or he wants to make a little bit of the money?
Little bit.
A little bit, yeah, Bechor Shavash.
Are you gonna read it anywhere or no?
Huh?
You gonna read the Megillah anywhere?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm going to read by Rabbi Yaniv Yeshiv.
Oh, we're there. Sham
А вы
Jump
что,
circle.
здесь не будете читать?
9:15.
Not 59.
Вы не будете здесь читать утром в пятницу?
No. Rabbi Domot будет читать. Этот Mordechai.
9:15 what? At night?
PM, yeah. PM.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow night. At Charm Circle.
9:15, что это?
Он спрашивает, когда я буду читать Мегилла.
Здесь?
No. Main Street area. Charm Circle, синагога.
А во сколько завтра будет вечер? После Арвит сразу?
Yeah. The first one, после Arvit, yeah.
Во сколько?
Over there? 9:15. I will read. There's other readings.
9:15?
9:15. Первый, там 10:15 будет тоже, я буду. 11:15 буду. It's going to be a few readings.
Где находится?
Charm Circle.
9. 9.
Yeah. Latest 11:15. If you have relatives that they don't have where to read the Megillah, send them. 11:15 latest.
Where? Over there?
Yeah. 11:15
Вы
latest.
будете 3 проводить эти?
Да.
Серьезно?
I love reading the
Во
Megillah.
сколько идешь спать?
I love reading the Megillah. It's my love. I love teaching and I love reading the Megillah. It's my hobbies.
А адрес отправить, куда нам ехать?
Okay, пожалуйста. Проходите.
Первый во сколько? 6:15 вы сказали?
9. Я буду первый 9:15 там. До меня другие будут читать.
А мы там народ поместимся, мы туда если пойдем?
Да, it's a big synagogue.
Это где вы говорите?
Charm Circle and Main Street.
No, the parking is
Какое место?
Я пошлю адрес, пошлю.
Это где дом построили?
No. Не Bedin, no.
Месяц
Где
что?
там на Мейн-Сити?
Yeah, no, not this one, no.
Park is right.
Парк Drive East, есть?
Yeah, Park Drive East,
Там парк есть один, баскетбольный. Прям напротив.
Парк баскетбольный?
Okay.
Парк Drive East.
Bechor, you have more questions?
А, парк, да.
Где там трейлеры все?
Внизу?
Да, внизу там.
Ого.
Там дом, один из домов, синагогу сделали.
А здесь не будешь ли читать?
Будут, конечно, будут.
Я хорошо пойду.
Хай, все, проходите. Просто он спросил, где я буду читать, я ему ответил.
А Фрайдей не будете здесь тоже?
No. Friday будет prayer Нец Миньян.
И сразу могила.
Мегила. Ну, я не читаю, я дома читаю.
Что,
И...
не разрешили читать?
Абай, почему не разрешить? Другим тоже надо развиваться.
Развиваться в
Нам нравится, как вы
подвале.
читаете.
Развивайся в подвале. 2 миньянчика
Вы
делают.
как рассказ рассказываете.
Да,
А
да.
мы его не поймем.
Вы понимаете, что я говорю? Вы
Как?
скажите, чтобы 2 сделали.
No, не надо, махлокет не надо делать, Бехо. Когда один за рулем, машина едет. Когда это толкать сюда, толкать туда, это не пойдет. One opinion. Тому. I'm not going there. Не начинай это. Meir, you have more questions?
No.
No? Bechor, more questions?
Is must to eat meat?
No, it's must to eat meat. Not must to eat bread. There was one guy that told me he's in a hospital. He's mamash. He has no time for this Friday. He cannot come out from the work, and he's in a hospital very close to Shabbat.
Wow.
From the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, he's there, all the way to, I remember, 5:30, 6 p.m. His mamash has no time. He really supposed to be there until 7. 7 to 7 is their shift. But because religious this, he asked to leave earlier. She said, Rabbi, I don't have time to eat bread.
Has he had time to listen to Megillah?
I don't know. What about Megillah? I don't know. Maybe he's going to, I don't know. I have no time to eat bread. Say Birkat Hamazon, thank you. Say Birkat Hamazon will say, I don't have time for that.
Что это?
Is there a way for me to say Sudat Purim without that? Halakha says yes. You don't have to have bread, but you must have meat and wine.
Okay.
Men, women must.
Meat. What kind of meat? Lamb,
Anything.
beef.
Anything.
Chicken also.
No, chicken no.
Oh, chicken no.
Как же нам прошу
Like the package is getting
Значит, не
burned.
надо
А что сегодня орвить не
А
набирается?
вот
что
не
ли,
надо
или
делать,
что?
не обязательно.
Amotzi Nadam will get it.
А как это? Сюда Пурим.
Gemara says,
Эн сюда, пак написано.
Nachon, you're right. But over here, the poskim say the idea is the simcha idea. It's not the seuda idea.
Еще радуется, да?
You're right. The whole purpose of Purim is to be Yamei Mishte Besimcha Umatanot La'evyonim.
Rabbi, is there a mitzvah to drink wine at night? Or?
No.
Wow. There's a lot
Ну,
of
это
big
мясо.
parties.
Мясо надо кушать.
Мясо and wine.
Хотим орвить, людей не хватает.
Мясо eating at night считается или нет? Надо кушать мясо at night.
Night, no.
Tomorrow night.
No. Gemara says, סעודת פורים שעשה בלילה, לא יצא ידי חובה.
Нет, вы хотите?
Да, как хотите, не хотите.
Окей. Сам закрыт, а вы просто так поедете.
Но мне все равно туда надо ехать, я проверю.
Okay. Okay, все? Bechor, we finished? More? Okay, we're gonna start the Halachot Shabbat because Purim, you guys answered all the questions.
Нет, это никому не говорите это. Я сейчас вам пошлю.
Как никому не говорить.
Okay, next. So we left off on page 373. David, do you have any more questions on Purim before I start Shabbat? Good? Okay. Is it allowed to place water on the uncooked or other uncooked liquids near the fire where they will be reaching Yad Soledet Bo? So in the morning, Bechor, we learned, question to you, Bechor. Can I take water that it's cold? I don't like cold water. I want to put it on the plata to warm up, but not to cook. I'm going to wait. As soon as it's going to become warm, I'm going to remove it.
Нельзя.
Not cooked water.
Not cooked. Cold water, let's say bottled water, right? It's cold. Bovo doesn't like it cold. He always likes Ovi
Если вы
Josh.
до этого ее скипятили, потом вы можете ее подать.
No skibitili, I said bottled water.
Is he sick?
No,
No sick.
Oh, no.
no.
Can I leave it on the plata?
No.
And I will wait until it's going to become warm. I'm going to remove it. I'm not going to let it become scalding hot.
No.
Very good, Bechor. Why no? You're right. Why no?
Because вы можете отвлечься, она закипит.
Very good. So we learn in the morning, Amir, because a person might forget the water on the plata, and the water, chas v'sholom, is going to get cooked.
Also.
And cooking that on Shabbat, Isur Torah. However, what about soup or milk? Can I watch the milk? Nowadays milk that we have. Nowadays.
It's already pasteurized.
Nia Bukhari который был. Nowadays который.
Да.
Why allowed? Why milk nowadays allowed? To not allowed to cook it, it's allowed to watch it. Why?
For cooking? On
Not for
Shabbat?
cooking, for warming it up very, very, not very hot, warming it.
I
Warming
asked you
it.
about this. You said no.
No, what'd you ask? You asked about raw milk.
Она
Can I
поднимается.
warm milk?
Or raw milk.
Она поднимается и
Raw milk not allowed.
Who has the raw milk?
Поднимается и рассыпается.
The milk that I buy from supermarket, whatever.
Okay, so that's cooked milk.
It's already
That's
mad.
That's
Of course.
pasteurized milk.
Of course.
Pasteurizing milk, it's different law than raw milk.
Raw milk it just came out of cow.
Right.
We don't have those kind of milk.
Yeah.
Why you can? It's still available. It's not you don't have. People go and sometimes
So
they keep it.
pasteurized milk we can warm up?
Now, warm up to the point that it will be warm and not scalding hot.
That's what, yeah, warm it up.
Warm it up.
Oh.
But you gotta watch. Now the Bet Yosef Bechor also allowed you or no? Rabbi Yosef Karo lived 500 years ago. Did he allow that or no? We said not, didn't allow it. So how Rabbi Ovadia Yosef allows it? Isn't that what Bet Yosef said? Why he goes against Bet Yosef? So Rabbi Yosef says the Bet Yosef restricted it based on that you will not stand over there. But if you will stand over there, no problem. Remember? You called your son Bechor? You said you called somebody to come.
No, my nephew.
Ah, the other one.
Questions to you.
Huh?
Did you?
Yeah. Told you I want to make the minyan chazak. Before I came, I pray here. Sometimes there's minyan, so there's no minyan. So I don't like that. We need to Bechor always to have minyan. Bechor is to kaddish. We respect Bechor. So I change my schedule every night to try my best to pray Arvit here. Okay?
Постараемся прийти. У меня адрес нужен, куда мы приедем.
Пожалуйста.
Этот синагога.
What, the Megillah you want? Yeah, okay. I'll send.
А если мы 2 раза вечером послушаем?
בסדר.
Но я имею в виду...
In English, Bechor John, there is...
Is it scouted like we 2 times we heard already? Megillah, or no?
No. You need to hear one time at least at night. Second time at least during the day. You want to hear 3 times at night? That's no problem. But in the morning you'll have to hear another time. You hear?
72:31.
No, пошли ему адрес. Okay, next. Какие of John? Какие of John?
9:37.
Okay. So even though the Bet Yosef did not allow reading the warming up the liquid being next to the plata, he said it's not allowed. Why we allow it? We go against Bet Yosef. Says Alvadia, Bet Yosef spoke about in a case you left the place. You left it on the plata. You left the place. You say, oh, I'm coming back right now. 5 minutes, I'll come back. At the 5 minutes, became 5 hours. And he forgot about it. But if a person will stand next to the fire, next to the plata, even the Bet Yosef will agree that it's okay, because a person is there is a higher chance that he will remove it on time than forget it. But if he left the place, there's a higher chance that he will forget about it and not remove it. So that's why our ruling does not contradict Bet Yosef ruling.
And what's the problem with cooking the food if it's already pasteurized?
Ana Shmuel Oma. Shmuel, what is the Habibi? You have minyan already, more than minyan.
No?
I'm sorry, Davey, your question?
What's the problem with cooking milk food if you said it's already pasteurized?
Because we have a rule that, because we have a rule that you're not allowed to reheat liquids. We passing like the Rosh, not like the Rambam. Remember? And Rabbi Bar Yosef says, why is this allowed? Because we have a double doubt. Eitan, how are you? Eitan John. Why is this allowed to...
Брата или папа?
He wished to have such a son like Eitan. Wish.
Yeah.
Bezrat Hashem, we will have. Amen, go.
Женатый или нет?
No, еще нет.
А сколько лет?
Skora Bechor, what is this? A resume for you.
Сколько лет?
I don't know, 22, 23, 21.
Ай-яй, ну 1 год мы его сейчас курсинг делаем, значит.
Bechor, be here, please. If you want, I'll turn the camera to you. You'll teach the class from now on. So now, Bechol, listen to this. Why we allow, if it is already cooked, the milk? This one you allow to warm, not to heat it up to scalding hot. Warm it and remove it. Why is this allowed? Why, if it's not cooked at all, like water from the sink, this we don't allow. But if it is already cooked once, like soup, like pasteurized milk, like coffee that cooled down, you want to reheat it, chai, whatever it is. This one, okay, you want to warm it up, I said it. What's the difference? So Abadi Yosef says, because we have a double doubt. Maybe halacha, maybe you will remember. And even because, maybe you will forget, maybe halacha like Rambam. That if you forgot, and you end up cooking, there is no cooking after cooking even by liquids, according to the Rambam. Remember, it's a debate between the Rambam and the Rosh, how to explain the Gemara. Because of this debate, we can be more lenient on the cooked items. Fahmidim? Very good.
Now I have a question. For the laws of Shabbat, do we look at the action being done or the result being done?
How did we get to the action? The way you got to the action, not the result. We never care about the result. Yeah. Because look, you told a goy to tell another goy to turn on the fire, it's allowed. If it's for a big need. Shvut to shvut, makom mitzvah, right? You turn on the fire on Shabbat. So if you look at the end result, if you turn on the fire on Shabbat. If you look at the path you did it, the way you did it, that you did it in a shvut to shvut level. Shvut to shvut, it's allowed. Got it? And that's why the Amei Ha'aretz, it's hard for them to understand. Because they don't understand the path. They understand bottom line. Bottom line, you turn on the light. Bottom line, turn on the fire. It doesn't go in for them. I told you there was one guy came on Shabbat on a car. Why? Because he says, you flush your toilet, I'm allowed to drive my car. What's the connection? He says, I know how the water goes into your building upstairs to a higher floor. It's only with the electrical pump. So how do your electricity, when you flush the toilet, it's allowed? And when I turn on my starter, it's also electrical, it's also allowed. If for you it's allowed when you need it, I need that, for me it's also allowed. You understand the wrong connection? He sees the end result. End result, you turn on the pump. End result, I turn on the car. This is for your comfort, this is for my comfort. You understand? So go explain to him right now. Go explain that to him right now. That the pump, he didn't intend. The pump is the Rabbanan. There is no any fire burning over here. There is a gas burning. There is over here the Oraita one. Over here, you're doing it actively in the car. And the pump, you didn't do actively. You didn't go and turn on the pump. You flush the toilet in order to remove all the waste over here. Gasoline constant burning. So all these differences, they don't pay attention to. We look at the bottom line instead. Mary John, you taking notes? Very good. Number 4. What is the law? Food has already been cooked and now he stands next to the plata. Okay. Standing there on guard seems to allow for leniency.
It's cooked already.
As there is a double doubt. Perhaps the halacha follows Rashi, who does not worry about forgetting it. And perhaps the halacha follows the Rambam, that there is no cooking after cooking, even with liquids. Rashi, no, there is another machloket between Rashi and Tosfot. Are we afraid that a person will forget it on the fire, on the plata, or no? Rashi says we're not afraid. You can watch it and go ahead. Milk. Well, Tosfot says we are afraid. Avad Yosef says their argument is for raw milk, for raw drinks. But for cooked drinks like soup, like milk, pasteurized, or for any other liquids that they were already cooked once, we have another machloket to add. The Rambam opinion. Got it?
So it sounds like according to Russian Tosafot, they're going to allow it.
The cooked one.
Yeah.
Number 5. If someone went ahead and placed it against halacha, what is the law regarding benefiting from it? What if a person, you told him you're not allowed to do that? He didn't listen. He did it. Can you benefit from it or no? Can you drink it or no? Huh? A person, you told him, do not put the food over the, not food, the liquid over the fire. Don't do that. Because you might forget it. He didn't listen. No, I will remember.
You can eat it, no problem.
At the end, he forgot.
You can eat it. No problem.
Can you eat that food or no? You reheated it on Shabbat.
Yes, because cooking after cooking.
What did we say?
No cooking after cooking.
מותר.
Why, Bechor? Why? Don't say mutar. Say why.
Rosh and Rambam, no?
Because we have the machloket. According to the Rambam, there is no cooking after cooking by liquids, even by liquids. So if there is no cooking after cooking, you never violated cooking on Shabbat.
Right.
To do it, we don't rely on the Rambam. We say, listen, there is a machloket. According to the Rosh, it's a problem. Therefore, we have to be strict. But to benefit from it, we will rely on the Rambam. Got it? Very good. Number 6, with standing next to the plata to ensure it does not reach the temperature of Yad Soledet Bo. Be considered a pasik reshe, a case of a doubtful, inevitable action. According to Tosafot, who prohibited placing the cold soup on the plata, even while standing to ensure it does not reach the temperature of Yad Soledet Bo, this is not regarded as pasik reshe, because we do not classify an uncertain pasik reshe as such for something that occurs automatically. So Rabbi Bar Yosef says, what if a person intention, listen to this carefully, this is an important law in Pasik Reshe, definition of Pasik Reshe. What if a person has intention for one thing, but he ended up another thing, but it was not his intention? Do we call it Pasik Reshe or no? Example, person drags the chair. Dragging a chair. As he's dragging the chair, the lines in the ground happens. Is he intending for these lines to happen?
No.
No.
It's not his kavanah.
יש דבר שלא
His
מתכוון.
kavanah to...
Huh?
דבר שלא מתכוון.
דבר שאינו מתכוון. But is it allowed or no?
Yes.
No.
Because you don't need any, because you,
Asur deoraita.
if it's for sure
It's
gonna
like you
happen,
smoke a cigarette on
no.
Shabbat, no
Is
difference.
Is it gonna be for
Why?
sure?
I didn't intend for these lines.
Maybe it's gonna happen.
No, I didn't say maybe. I said for sure. In a case that it's for sure.
You had in your mind that is going
What?
to make the
I don't have in mind, but it's for sure happening.
It's not the way you're doing it,
Huh?
not how you do it.
Nevertheless,
Still the right.
it's still deoraita. I give another example. Person opening the refrigerator door, and the light on the refrigerator is from yellow light bulb. Very. Abavo mondegi. Right? Bechol gave it to me matana. when he got married. Now this light, as you open the door, the light turns on. I don't intend for the light, and the kitchen is pitch dark. Without that light, I do not see anything.
It's halazinic of the light.
That opened the door, and the light turned on. Did I violate the light or no?
Right.
I didn't intend for the light, Rabbi. I want to take the hummus out. I want to take avocado out. I didn't want to take the.
Deoraita, yeah.
They'll turn on the light now,
It's a
But
deoraita.
that's how you open it.
huh?
You didn't do the Shemai
But that's not the way to turn on the light.
Oh,
That's the way to open the door.
yeah.
Inevitable, the light turns on. What do we say? Oh, Habibi, it's pasik reshet deoraita.
Deoraita.
Pasik reshet deoraita not allowed. Nachon? Now listen, this is the famous one. This we did a million times. Listen to a new question. A person left it on the plata. His kavanah was not to cook it. But inevitable it's going to get cooked. If you forget it, it'll get cooked. It'll get,
And it's already cooked.
yeah, it's already cooked.
Yes, it's good. But
cooking after
According to the Rambam, there is no cooking after cooking.
this basic ration with the Rabbanan, not the deoraita anymore.
Why? Cooking after cooking, according to the Rosh that says it's not allowed. It's not allowed deoraita or it's not allowed Rabbanan?
It's not allowed.
Deoraita.
Yeah, but
Cooking after cooking?
Cooking after cooking.
Yeah, but if-
In liquids. In liquids.
since there's a machloket, it becomes with Rabbanan.
No.
Why not?
You need a second machloket
Right.
in order to make it safek safek.
Right. One machloket in Torah, we have a rule, safek. Deoraita, we go strict. Safek, deoraita, lechumra. Right? John. Since safek deoraita lechumra, we have to be strict. If you have another safek, then safek sfeka you make. Hamidi? Got it? 100%?
No.
No?
Побрили, что ли?
I don't get it.
Оборотка подойдет, как у меня.
Huh?
Because already cooked.
Dish.
When something is already cooked,
Liquid.
it's already turns to min Rabbanan. It
Liquid.
doesn't turn to Deoraita.
Not for liquid.
Deoraita is
Not liquid.
I'm sorry, you guys talking between yourselves. I'm not sure what you're
talking
saying.
to the rabbi.
I'm not saying not for liquid.
No, say again. What's your question?
Huh?
Let him say a question. What's your question, Kikiro?
I was saying that min Deoraita, if it's something not cooked and you're cooking,
Right,
okay? But here you're saying something that was already cooked,
right.
okay? So then that automatically has to go to we have what we call machloket between the two rabbis. One of them says that.
But
you
pay
are-
attention. We were talking
you
about
will
that you
liquid.
will. He ended up hot. He ended up cooking it.
Okay.
So is that considered to be pasik resha or no?
If it's
So
pasik
Tosafot
resha,
says it's not called
no,
pasik
no,
resha.
it's not pasik resha.
Because what is pasik resha? Pay attention to this. I intend A,
And bees happen.
and for sure, B will happen.
Right.
That's pasik resha.
Right.
When a guy says, Rabbi, I want to put that on the plata, I don't want to cook it.
Cannot understand.
But Jono, maybe you'll forget. There's a possibility you will forget. Yes. So if you ended up cooking it, your intention was to warm it. Extending it on the leaving it for extended period of time on the plata is going to cook it. Is leaving it to warm it and cooking it, it's A and B.
Because it's not gonna for sure happen. Maybe it's gonna happen.
So says
maybe
Tosfot,
pasek resha.
pasik resha concept, I intend for A,
At all.
B will happen.
It's not pasik resha at all.
Here it's not considered pasik resha.
It's not pasik resha at all. Right?
What is that called?
דבר שלא מתכוון.
דבר שאינו מתכוון. According to Tosfot. That's how the Tosfot. That's how the Tosfot said it's okay for you to do it. To leave it over there. We'll rely on you that you will not forget. Maybe you will forget. It's not pasik resha.
Right.
You understand?
Tosafot and Rashi in the same boat
Yeah.
because it's already cooked. They have a machloket when it's not cooked.
Yeah. Okay, just the bottom line, Bechor, I don't want you to get confused with so much milpulim. Bottom line, remember, if the liquid is already cooked,
David?
you're allowed to reheat it to a point that it's going to warm up, not cook it.
You said that about the soup.
Yeah.
You reheat.
You cannot reheat, Chagai, not reheat. You're allowed to watch it, that it's going to become warm.
So we could do that also now for the soup?
Yeah?
For our
not gonna-
soba, for everything?
It's not gonna
Or
boil.
anything that is already
It's already
pre-cooked.
cooked, you know.
It's the chidush now.
Yeah, of course we do. You're coming over here to listen to what you know.
But it's not gonna boil it, the soup.
You know, I told you the funny part with people.
It's gonna boil the soup.
Bechor, when you tell the people something new, they say, Rabbi, Shmuel Geography Tedvai. Where'd you get this? 20 years I come, so I never hear that. Right. Whenever you tell them, when you tell them something that they know, Shmuel Afachat Achel, Rabbi, Paro Moshe, Sad Bora Min family. You understand? You don't know how to just satisfy them. The old information, they complain. The new information, they complain. Just because that is nice.
On Shabbat now you can reheat the soup.
Now reheat, Jonah, I explained to you.
Yeah, it's not gonna go, but it's not.
With the go you want or by yourself?
By yourself.
By yourself? Not reheat.
Warm it.
Warm. To the point it's going to become warm.
If you forgot, you say.
Shimon Yitele, warm. Warm.
But Rabbi, not any platter, they're not gonna boil the soup.
Yeah, we're talking about, you're right. We're talking about a platter that can boil the soup.
I mean, it's not gonna
This
be
one, we still allow you if you're not going to boil.
Do you have to stand by it, or if it's boiling, you're in the other room, it's fine, or you have to?
You have to mamash be there.
How you gonna?
Yeah, you have to stand the whole time.
Big pot. Big pot's gonna take like 45 minutes for it to warm up.
You want to do it? You want to do it? You have to stand there.
Yeah.
1 hour stand over.
Whatever it is.
That's the penalty.
This is the
But
rule.
how would I know it's warm? I can't just keep putting my fingers inside.
That's already your problem. How are you going to find out?
So if you know it's not gonna get to boil or whatever, you don't have to stand.
You can tie your fingers.
Yeah.
inside.
If you have, Bechor, he asking a different question. What if the plata has a setting,
Yeah.
low, medium, high? He put before Shabbat, low.
So it's not going to.
Can he warm up that soup on Shabbat or no? Put it and leave. Go play with your kids, come back after an hour. Can you do that or no?
Yes.
But he left the place.
It's no problem.
בסקזלי תם נדי מוסתייג. Oh. When do we say you have to stand there? Whenever it
Reach
could
the
become boiling.
point.
Even with low.
If it is not so hot, it's not going to become boiling. У вас на каждого кличка есть, бахор. Это олень, это шланг, это...
На каждого лоха ложится Аллаха.
It's not good, бахор. To have a klitschka is not a good thing.
Слышали, у Бохора тоже есть кличка?
Бехор.
Сегодня поел Бородач.
Bechor, the Gemara says you should know to have klitschka, it reduces people's life. You know that? Gemara says it. Gemara Masechet Ta'arit says
What fish?
28. Right, it's gonna help you.
They said,
Kolam Haba,
today is
no?
Gemara says that if one of the Chachamim said, "Why did I have a long life? Le'olam lo kiniti shem lehaveri." I never made a nickname, klitschka, to my friend. Never.
Он ему кличку не дал, просто говорил, ну вырезали.
Да.
По-русски это будет шланг.
But where does it say, Rabbi? Somewhere it says that it's also lo
That's
chel
embarrassing.
haba.
That's embarrassing. If a person is embarrassing somebody in public, that's not lo chelok. That's what David HaMelech. Okay, last one for today, and then we're gonna do Zohar. Rabotai, less questions, more Zohar.
Abai, can you explain that sgula for your mom also? She said that the sgula. That,
My mom? Oh, my mom loves gulot. Yes.
Yeah, she loves it. Yeah, she talking very nice in Russian. You know?
Yeah, my wife. My mom is a professional.
I heard today her Russian is beautiful Russian.
She's professional.
Anyway,
They
this
made
guy
them
is
sing.
saying over there, Arab Chaim
My mother teaches on Zoom every night in Russian. You to send your women
Every night.
every night.
На Zoom платформе.
Free, nobody pays her for that.
Вика, справьте мне, лink.
Когда ты поздно пришел.
Каждую ночь она.
Я справьте Вика.
Oh, but then you're not gonna come here.
Вам
Я
здравствуйте.
не мне.
About жене. Yeah. From I don't know 8 or 8:30. I don't know when.
Okay, Rabbi, the sgula is over
2-3 hours every night.
Wow.
Now the teaching.
Папа что делает?
Папа тоже попадает в синагогу.
Правда?
Bechor. Now they're learning Likutei Moharan. Say, wow, where'd you find this? She's teaching in Russian Likutei Moharan. Rabbi Nachman Breslev. Like, wow.
Что это арам?
Rabbi Nachman Breslev. She's teaching it in Russian. Yeah, I was like, wow, amazed. They made it in Russian now. Likutei Moharan. Beautiful.
Перейдем туда на урок.
Nah, they did. I knew. I'm not gonna send you the link.
Последний раз надо объяснять.
Rabbi, so the sgula is saying over there, Rav Chaim Palagi is saying that you have to take $12, hold in your right hand, connect 12 shvatim, and then to read today before Chatzot, to read the Pitum Aktoret, all the Pitum Aktoret with the Kavanot,
Uh-huh.
without Kavanot, whatever is it, and then after that, you reading Perik Chav Bet 22
22.
in Tehillim, Ayelet HaShachar. And then after that, you can ask one mishala only.
Wow.
But you have to ask, not say, God, thank you, I have everything, thank you for this. It's not mishala, you have to ask
Ask
one
for Mishala.
mishala.
Wow.
Tomorrow?
Today,
Tonight, he says. Tonight.
before Chatzot, today is today.
Before-
Chatzot.
Before midnight.
Покажи нам.
So you take $12?
$12, I said?
It's $12, can I get 12 shvatim?
I don't know.
In the right hand?
These things I don't know, Rabotai.
Rav Chaim Palagi.
This you ask other
So
people.
Today is like
Okay.
5-6 rabbis they're saying about this one.
No, that?
I have a question. If it gets hot, it's in a high setting, can you leave still or no?
No.
It's about to break.
Yeah, you're not allowed to. You have to stay there the whole time.
Покажи, где это.
Обязательно, обязательно.
Okay, let's Rabotai go to the Zohar.
Рыженький женщина.
Stop the recording, please. Make a new recording. And behind you there is a Zohar.